Good afternoon, or maybe good evening, it's 4 o'clock, fellow meanderers. Moss and I have just finished the third day of our 4-day course, and we are at a spot called Moonhills, which is in the New Forest. Now, lots of open expanse of field here. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get a little bit of off-lead work done. What do you reckon, Mr. Moss? So we've got a couple of labradoodly looking things in the distance, maybe just standard poodles. Leave it, Moss. So yeah, we're going to give them a little bit of a wide berth, just because Moss has had a lot of stimulation today. So I'm going to wait for him to sort of chill back a couple of notches, and then we'll have him off lead hopefully. But again, I need to bear in mind roaming horses, cattle, and so on and so forth. As you can see, he is boundless energy at the moment, so I need to bear that in mind. Feels like he's got his nose on something. Let's see where little Moss takes us. So yeah, that's why I don't have him off the lead. I can see wild horses just up on the horizon there, probably around about getting on 70 to 100 meters at a guess. These are things worth bearing in mind. Leave it, good boy, yes. So yeah, I want him to leave the horse droppings as much as possible. But again, I'm not really too sure. Leave it. Moss, Blythe. No poo for you, sir. No poo for you. Eyes. Moss, eyes. Just shouting at him now. Moss, Blythe. Wait for him to calm. Yes, no. Moss, eyes. What's this? Good boy. Didn't quite get into a sit that time, which is surprising. Careful. 8. Mossy. Just get that little leg. Very good. Yeah, the last thing I want little Moss doing now is getting super excited and making a run after some horses, or a spaniel in this case. We're going to shift on this way. Moss, shift on. Shift on. Moss. Blythe. He's going to keep playing. I'm just going to teach him that will not be acceptable. Blythe. Leave it, Moss. Evening. Moss. Blythe. Take the tension off because he's standing still for me. No more. Let's go this way. Yes. Good boy. A little bit of patience. See what the views, bad camera work. The views here are incredible until you get to all that port side industry. Go on, Moss. So he's still interested in that spaniel. He does like a spaniel, really does. But it's just such an expanse, the New Forest. Leave it. Good boy. Got a bloody lead right above my head to get his face off the ground. Little diddles. Good boy. A little bit of scent work or scenting. Go on, yay. Oh, does that stick very interesting, Mr. Moss, isn't it? You gonna bring it with you? No? Just gonna nibble on it for a bit. All right, Moss, that's enough. Come on, you get splinters. Come on. Good boy. Tell you what, it's turned a bit chillier today. Although when the sun came out earlier, glorious for the 15 minutes it lasted. But yeah, I'm going to apologise now. You're going to be seeing this this video in post from the day or days it was recorded. Leave it, Moss. What have you eaten? I don't know what he's got in his mouth. I hope that's not a stone. But yeah, these are all going to be in post. I was meant to have an electrical hookup at my campsite, and all away from that algae moss. Yeah, the campsite, I was meant to have an electrical hookup, and I do, but it doesn't work. I was told that it does, so I'm presuming that my 3-pin extension lead has failed. I'm hoping that it's only the fuse, or someone's lying to me. But ultimately, it is what it is. We have paid up for the electrical hookup. It's done now. Can't be bothered to complain, because ultimately the campsite that we're staying at is really, really decent. All these new flowers and smells, Moss. Yeah, that main road is a good couple of miles away, I'd say. Lots of sniffing to do, Moss. Moss, eyes. Come on. Good boy. I don't know why I'm walking this chalky path. It just feels like the most natural thing to do. Oh, we've got like a little body of water down here. Potentially quite cool. Poo bag in the hedge. I saw you. I saw you. So if you own a dog and you pick up the poo, just put the poo in the bin. You've gone to the effort. Leave it, Moss. Leave it. You've gone to the effort of picking the darn stuff up. Just carry it with you. And I appreciate sometimes you'll be at the beginning of the walk. You're far away from the bin. You're like, right, I've gone far enough where it's at the car park, for instance. I'm going to place that bag down, it's near to where I am, or somewhere where I can remember it, like a post. And then, yes, everyone's forgotten a poo bag every so often and forgotten one. But that one in the hedge just then has just been genuinely discarded, which is, yeah, such a shame. If only everybody could clear up after their dog. It's just madness to me that you'd clear up after it and then create a mess elsewhere. Might as well leave the bloody poo on the ground at that point. But anyways, I digress from my little rants. Big old body of water here. It's probably where all the horses drink, looking at the hoof prints that are in the mud ahead. Yeah, definitely horses coming here. Ooh, little paddle. Oh, it's gonna go for a rag then. Little paddle. So I'm glad this is happening at the beginning of the walk, Moss, because I don't want mucky paws in my car, mister. Yeah, definitely gonna have a mucky paw. That is deep. Oh, mucky paws. Oh, mucky paws. Very mucky paws. Right, which way shall we go, Moss? Let's go round to this right-hand side, shall we? Oh, still want to do some mucky work? Okay, if you insist. Ugh. Dogs are disgusting, aren't they, at times? Right, come on, buddy. Let's walk around this little body of water, shall we? Or, that's going towards ugliness. So let's go up this hill, shall we? I say hill very loosely. This slight incline around about 5 meters up from where I am now. But yeah, not going to go on as long a walk as yesterday up to Hurst Castle. Oh my goodness, like it was near enough an hour there. It was about 50 minutes with a lot of slowing up due to the shingle or like pebbled sandbank or whatever. Well, not sandbank, pebbled bank that we had kicking around. That slowed us up. And then by the time we got there, because I did the low route in the marshes isn't as well trodden. So yeah, that was a struggle. I reckon it added about 15 minutes to the walk. But obviously persevering and getting onto one of Henry VIII's castles, which is an amazing piece of kit. It even has a moat, it's really cool. Doesn't look like a particularly traditional castle, shall we say. But the main turret, I think, was 1540 or something, if memory serves correct. But cool to go and see it. However, walking 2 miles back with 5-6 kilos of dog, nightmare fuel, especially when you've got a bad back. But needs to be conscious of his wee little joints. Go on, mate. But yeah, because he's been involved in the training classes so heavily today, I'm giving him a really decent break from the training. I normally do it every time we're on a walk. We're doing something in the back of my mind or an impromptu training session without even realising. But just the general manners on the walk, I want to sort of reinforce as time goes on. But also times like now where he is very much leading the way in a lot of respects. But that gives him choice rather than having to heel or follow. And don't get me wrong, I love a good follow, I love a good heel and the loose walking that comes with it, especially in urban environments, or if you're wanting to pass, I don't know, a dog successfully, having the dog on the opposite side of you, creating space and protection. And similarly, when you're in situations where, I don't know, you're on an overgrown path, which happens quite a lot, especially ones that aren't trodden as much, and you literally don't have an option, especially with a bigger dog, to go into the heel position. They need to follow, and especially when you're in unknown territory, you want the dog to be following you, not the dog leading. That's a fact. Right, go on, mate. Go on, mate. Good boy. But yeah, that was day 3 of our course today out of 4. Super, super informative. I'm like so excited to be investigating a new industry, and yeah, sort of increasing my expertise for my own pet, but also being able to pass on that information to other loving dog parents or owners. But yeah, watch this space. It's a matter of time until I start getting the business running alongside my current business, which, as I've mentioned on the channel a few times, as I become older, I'm less physically capable and my health conditions don't allow that physical rigmarole every single day. But I still need to be outside, breathing in that fresh air and exercising. Come on, Moss. Go on, bub. Shift. Good boy. Shift on. Hiya, evening. Shift on. Good boy. Hiya. Come on. Had to let him investigate now. He's only a pup.
Puppy?
Yeah, 7 months. Say hello if you want. How you doing? You all right?
Hello.
These setters?
Yeah, Gordon setters.
Gordon setters. I haven't seen one in the flesh for ages. They're super unusual. Yeah, they're beautiful.
I've had 3 and Bob's had 4. Yeah.
Do you work them at all?
They're brother and sister.
Oh, are they? Nice.
Not the same litter, is it?
Hello.
She's a couple of years younger than me.
Yeah. Gorgeous dogs. Oh, that's a little bit of a stay back little growl, wasn't it?
Did he growl at her then?
No, he's a terrier, so he's only going to get another kilo or two,
Yeah.
and he's done and dusted. Yeah, another kilo or two in terms of weight. He's probably about 3/4 of the size he's going to be. So he's not going to get much bigger, little Mossy. But yeah, like a lot of people mistake him for a Rottweiler or a German Shepherd. I'd say he's got the spirit of one, but he's a Jack Russell. Yeah, he's a Jack Russell cross border terrier.
Oh right.
Yeah, so double energy, double mischief. Yeah. But no, he's good as gold. He's getting there slow but sure. Lovely Gordon setters, by the way. Have a lovely evening. Do you want to say hello quick? There you go. Lovely to meet you both.
Yeah, I do.
Take it easy. Oh, Mossy, come on. Let's shift on. That you can wait for him to go bye-byes then. Moss? Eyes. Good boy, yes. Oops. Done. Right. Let's keep trotting. Gordon setters. I tell you what, my breed knowledge came in handy there. I could just tell by the size of them. Initially, I thought they were like spaniels. I was like, no, they are. This is in my head, by the way. They're way too big. Gordon setters. That is a rare old breed. A lot of people don't have setters so much as pets because they're such good working animals. The guy misheard me. I said, "Oh, do you work them?" And he was like, "Oh, they're brother and sister." So I think he didn't hear me that well, bless him. But yeah, I think that one was owned by one dude and one was owned by the other. Super sweet dogs. Different litters, brother and sister, I think he said. Moss, you ready? You done? Ready? Steady, go! Go! No? You can sit there and chew, mate. You've had a busy day. But we're on 17 minutes anyways. I'm going to give him a little break to chew the hell out of this stick. And then we're going to just start making our way around the back end of this copse or woodland. And I'm going to get on this green space and rock our way back to the car park. And then we'll head out this evening. Moss, come on, let's go. Come yay. Good boy. So yeah, we're just going to head out and do this last little bit of the loop. 17 minutes in, probably stopped and had that interaction for a minute or so, I guess. Couple of little stops to interact away from other dogs in some respects, like the spaniel. Those Gordons, they were off lead. Didn't have no choice in the matter to a certain degree. But I don't mind that. I don't get too precious about other dogs coming. A little bit of a growl and a woof. But yeah, nothing aggressive, nothing that was concerning me personally. But yeah, a lot of people, I don't know, get a bit fragile around little doggies. But yeah, those Gordon setters were very nice indeed. One of my friends when we were growing up had a red setter and that thing was nutty. Just like sometimes you enter a room and it's just like, sometimes I swear what was going through her head was, who am I? Where am I? She was, for a working dog, dopey as anything, but my goodness wasn't she sweet, albeit a little bit disobedient, but that was part of her charm in a lot of ways. Not that I would ever implore disobedience, but oh God, that was massively a part of her personality. Was being, I won't repeat what her nickname was, but yeah, it wasn't the nicest. Right, keep coming, buddy. So what we'll probably do is I reckon we'll swing back to the cars now. Or car, I can only drive one. I'm in the car park with all the cars in it. And that'll bring us up to probably about 25, 30 minutes, which I think after yesterday's big walk is going to be more than enough. And then we can get back to camp a bit earlier, get the boy fed, get me fed, and then we can sit down and crack a beer, because I think it'd be very much enjoyable to have a Moretti or 3 this evening. Been not a stressful week, thoroughly enjoyable, but it'd be just nice to sit and relax because it's intense, the course. Not intense in terms of it's full on, but intense in terms of like, how do I even put it? Very, very information heavy, useful information. The way that the course is run is very, very good indeed. It allows you time as a pupil to sort of reset, and it's all broken up really nice. And then your dog is also the pupil on the practical, so they have time where they get a chance to rest when you're in the classroom. Just a thoroughly well thought out course delivery as far as I'm concerned, from running courses in a different industry. So that's super, super interesting, and it's great to see the levels of professionalism as well as canine care. These people clearly love their dogs and are very, very passionate about, making the perfect canine companions for all pet owners. Now, they'll openly admit, we're not doing security training, for instance. That's a different game. But in what setting is security training any good for a pet dog? It's just not. You're going to be doing it for the wrong reasons, I would say. Moscom. But certain types of training, like gun dog training, really useful. Like Moss is going to have a little bit in terms of the whistle training and the pipping, because he kicks around with spaniels and retrievers a lot. So these are all factors. Does it look like people off my course walking ahead? I believe it is. I'll say hello on the way past. Introduce some doggies if we're lucky, and if they're willing, obviously. Yeah, Moss is starting to pull a little bit because of the interest. Yeah, this probably rounds off to a nice half an hour. Little trotter. Evening, you're right.
The same idea.
Yeah, it's lovely round here. It's really nice. Go on, Master, shift on. Good boy. Okay, no doggy interaction. There wasn't even a suggestion of it. Tell you what, that lady, she's absolutely lovely, but she is the tallest woman I've ever come across. Let's stop, Mossy, catch your breath. Stop pulling yourself. I reckon she's at least 6'5", maybe 6'6". Like, she's a head above me, and I'm 6'1", so. Let's see if we can do a tiny bit of training on the back end, just so he starts pulling. Eyes, Moss, eyes, Z. What have you got your nose on? This is sometimes what happens, he just ignores you. It's not ideal. Adolescence is fully kicked. Moss, eyes, yes, good boy. So what I'm looking to have him do there is look at me, basically. Pretty simple. I'm aiming for engagement with my dog at that point. Get him to turn around. Stop choking yourself, little man. Time to relax, get into the fun zone. Again, I've made this analogy before, but think of your lead as such, or this area as an elastic band. And he's always on the cusp of the elastic band snapping. But and obviously that increases in terms of like a metaphorical sense when you've got him off lead. But he'll sit on the cusp of choking himself pretty much all the time because he knows where the limit is. However, what he's doing now, he's pulling towards something in that direction. He's lost interest. He's trotting on, but he's tugging. So I'm just going to slow my pace down and hope that he doesn't pull, because he'll get bored. There you go, checking in. Yeah, Moss, that's enough for now for a second, mate. Okay. You done with choking yourself? This is one area that it might be worth having a slip lead for. A bit heavy. Careful on your nose. Yeah, I think for certain types of dogs, slip lead is really, really useful. Again, if it's in the right hands with the right training. But I think with the IMDT, they're not actually particularly fond of the slip lead, which I totally understand and respect. My window down on that car. Looks that way. I'm sure I put the windows up when I left that car. I'm sure it's no drama. If not, that's all my stuff gone. So let's hope not. That window is down, isn't it? Well, be what it'll be. But yeah, anyways, guys, let's fingers and toes crossed that no one's nicked anything out of my car. It's pretty safe around here. But yeah, anyways, keep on meandering, stay positive, and much love. And before I chime out completely, just coming up to the Moonhill car park, and you can see just on the horizon there's about a herd of horses. Don't know whether you call them a herd. Is it a herd? Not 100% sure. But anyways, there you go. Thanks ever so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and tap the bell.